Alright, in this section we're talking about the B2B buyer's journey. We're talking about ads. So your ads, everything starts with an ad. People need a relevant ad. Relevant? No idea how to spell relevant. I have like so many learning disabilities. It all starts with ads. You might be thinking, how do you know that? First and foremost, think about it this way. You're going to wait for your SEO, your search engine optimization, to kick up so that you can start getting traffic. How do you know what content is going to do well? When you test your ads, when you treat your ads like market research, everything changes. Because then you get immediate response back from the market. When the market, this ephemeral, this vague and nebulous thing that's real out there is tested systematically with your ads, you can begin, run an ad, you can begin testing for relevance and resonance amongst the market. Because really what you're doing here, these are your different ads you're sending out, and they're coming back with data. The data is your click-through rate. So in another view, add, let's say this is benchmark. Let's just say it's 1%. Then you have 2 and 5. Add 1 gets below benchmark. Add 2 gets benchmark. 3 gets 5 times. 4 gets 2 times. And 5 gets 0. Nobody clicks on it, practically. You just got a little contour of the market, and you can figure out whatever's in ad 3, people care about more because it's 5 times above average. That's meaningful. Nobody is forcing you to click on an ad you see online. If it's not a bot, which we'll get to in a second, it's a real person displaying real interest. And it takes a lot to make them, skip the wedding photo or the place they were trying to go to and click on your ad. Or click on your ad versus the organic search result or your competitor's ads, right? It's very, very, very meaningful. And so by treating them as tests, you can quickly figure out what people want. What can you test? You can test headlines. Let's put it this way. Audience. No, even better. Market. Product. Fit. So, when you run an ad and the headline, call it header 1, plus creative, image, video, whatever, you can change these things and you can figure out what your audience wants. So you can fix the market and say, I'm going to target 45 to 55-year-old women in Seattle on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm going to show them now, so that's locked in, and I'm going to show them, this is like demographics. So male, female, plus, call it, the 2 main ones are keywords plus location. So call it demographics maybe. What words are they interested in and who are they, right? Those 2 things you change and you figure out is a big deal. And if you figure out the headline and the creative that people resonate with the most, that's like 80% of what goes into an ad online. The headline and any image that's available, and then the keywords you're targeting and the people that are searching for those keywords. And there's other stuff you can do, and there's other ways to get fancy. But if you can lock these 4 things in, you have the first phase of market product fit. So, for instance, if you are, targeting those older women in Seattle, you lock that in. Now you run a bunch of ads, and let's say you want to figure out what do they want to buy, right? So you can start advertising articles to them. You can start advertising products. You can start advertising opt-ins and offers, and you can figure it out. And let's say you have no idea, and so you test yoga, and you get a big ping. Oh, they like yoga. Okay. Do they like yoga mats? Do they like yoga schools, yoga training, right? And you find, oh, there's like a real big need for yoga socks. They're clicking like crazy on articles or images of yoga socks. Okay, and I know my average for Facebook is 1.0, and so now I know 1% roughly click-through rate. I'm getting a 6% click-through rate on images, on product pages for yoga socks to this demographic. That's a big fucking deal. That really means that demographic cares about your yoga socks, what they're clicking on. Now you can start locking in the image and trying different offers. Two pairs free with first purchase, free shipping, eco-friendly, all the different things you can do to position your product as a superior product and see what works. You can lock that in, then change the creative. Do they like ankle high, short, white, what color, purple, pink? Do they like it on the person? Do they like it on the, and you can systematically figure out exactly what you need to do and what you should be doing. You get these 4 variables in, you have a business, literally. And that's the fit. The fit is measured by the click-through rate. Average, anything below 2 times average is you want to get up to 5 times to 10 times average, which can be done. How do you get that high? We're going to talk about in the next one. You advertise content. But if you start thinking of your ads as relevant immediate testing, you are going to be top 10% immediately. How do you make good ads? So make them relevant. You advertise content and offers. So relevant means it solves a problem for me. I care about it. Content means whatever I'm on this social media channel looking for, or whatever content that the social media channel acquisition channel was built for. Facebook, and we'll get into that later. They all have their own things. If I advertise that, I'm going to get more engagement because that's what people are here for. And if I advertise offers, effectively giving away free stuff in exchange for the email, that's a big winner. Test. Now, that's it for now. Okay, see you in the next video.